I rarely shop at Aldi, but when I saw they had these tabletop cast iron griddles in their aisle of shame this week, I made a special trip. Our daughter-in-law's father bought a full-size freestanding Blackstone a few years ago, and I've been pondering since then if we need one, if we would use one, is it just another gadget? But when I saw the price of these, under $60, I decided I could give it a shot. I also got the tools to go with it. The On the right in the cart is the two spatulas and the grill scraper and the water bottle for use with these griddles. That I believe was $8. And no, I'm sorry, it was 10. And the one next to it is long-handled grill tools, spatula and tongs and things like that that I can use with our regular grill. That one was $8. So I bought them both. And we'll give it a shot and see how this goes. So I took it out of the box, I set it up, and now I'm going to cook that bacon. We're having BLTs for dinner tonight, along with grilled asparagus. Look at that bacon cooked. We added some asparagus after scraping off most of the bacon grease. Anytime I have new cast iron, the first thing I like to cook is bacon. I believe the bacon grease, at least in my mind, helps with the seasoning of the cooking surface. Uh, I pulled the 2 packs of bacon from the freezer, thinking they were 1 pound each. They were actually 1.5 pounds. So we have 3 pounds of bacon to eat this week. I know there are worse things that can happen. I also cooked about 1.5 pounds of asparagus, and we had the BLTs with asparagus for dinner tonight. I love this new griddle. I think I'm going to call it a fake stone from now on. And I just love cooking on it. I've already splurged and bought a pop-up style or foldable camping kitchen to put it on, so it will have a permanent place on our patio. And I think that I'm going to redo a challenge I did a couple years ago where we cook every meal outside. When I did it 2 years ago, every meal except two were cooked outside in the rain, in the wind, whatever, just to see if we could do it. I'm one of those weird people who likes to challenge myself. And the two that were cooked inside were because it was absolutely pouring out. So we'll see what happens this year with this, and maybe I'll keep you posted on it. Um, but yes, I'm going to love this. I've heard a lot of people say they would never have cast iron because it's such a pain to clean. A properly seasoned cast iron surface is really a non-stick surface. So to clean this up, I turned it off and let it cool. Then I used the scraper that was in one of my Isle of Shame purchases, and I scraped up all the grease, put it in the grease cup that's actually stored underneath here. That's what that little hole in the cook surface is for, is to move grease into it. I wiped up a lot of the grease on the surface using paper towels, and then I took my Cuisinart chainmail scrubby and I scrubbed off anything that was stuck to it. It only took a minute or so because it's still a new surface and I'm still seasoning it. And then I wiped everything up again, and this is the clean surface. If you're leery about cast iron, I say give it a shot. If you like my videos, please take a moment to hit the like button. And I'd also appreciate it if you would subscribe.